it's Louisa, and in today's video, I am going to be sharing what movies I should watch according to my astrological sign because of the book Cinemastrology. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Louisa, and I'm just a girl who's trying to incorporate her childhood loves and hobbies into her adult lifestyle. One of those loves is astrology. And I know I just recently did an astrology video and took a quiz out of a book, astrology book, and I was not expecting this. But this weekend I was in Barnes & Noble, which is dangerous for me because I'm a slow reader, but I love reading the back of books. And I'm just like, oh, this sounds so interesting. But then I buy a bunch of books and then I never actually read them because I'm a slow reader. But I was in Barnes & Noble and I found this book. It is called Cinemastrology, The Movie Lover's Guide to the Sun, the Moon, and the Stars by Stella Wonderly. And I was like, movies plus astrology, two of my favorite things. Whoa, mind blown. And I decided to get it because I hadn't been that excited about a book in a while, and I've already read a good chunk of this book. So maybe I'm a slow reader because I haven't been reading stuff that really interests me. Maybe I need to really get into astrology books. But I thought I would share with you guys what this book says that I should watch movie-wise as a Leo. So how this book works is that all of the 12 signs have their own section. First, gives kind of a description overview about the sign, and it talks about movies or some characteristics of that sign. So that's like the first 2-3 pages. So for example, it says, if you're born under the sign of Leo, odds are you enjoy big budget, larger than life movies with awe-inspiring effects, a la Jurassic Park 1993, King Kong 2005, and Avatar 2009. So already out of those suggestions, I've only seen Jurassic Park out of those. I have seen bits and clips of King Kong, but not the whole movie, and then I haven't seen Avatar at all. So considering there's Pandora in Animal Kingdom at Disney World, I feel like I really should have seen that movie by now, but oh well. Being the queen or king of the Zodiac, you may indulge in sumptuous sagas about royalty or about those who attain greatness. Elizabeth, 1998, starring Cate Blanchett as Queen Elizabeth I of England. Evita, 1996, Leonin lady, Madonna's star, turn as the controversial wife of the president of Argentina, and Disney's epic musical The Lion King, both the animated 1994 original and the live-action 2019 version, depict that regal radiance that Leo loves. I haven't seen Elizabeth, and I haven't seen Evita, but I have seen, of course, the 1994 animated movie of The Lion King, and I do greatly enjoy it. I love lions. I think they're so cool. But I did not see the live-action 2019 version because I just didn't really have any interest / heard wasn't worth it, so I don't know. The Hollywood superhero craze resonates with you, Leo. Those ruled by the sun can be heroic, even putting their own needs aside momentarily to save others from danger. From Superman 1978 to Iron Man 2008, from Black Panther 2018 to Captain Marvel 2019, superpowered saviors inspire your desire to be a force for good in the world. But I have seen all of those except Superman, but I know it's a good movie. I've heard good things, so I should go check it out. Movies about show business or show-offs also speak to lions because, let's face it, Leos ooze star quality. I like to think so. See, I'm wearing star earrings. I love a good star. In the disco-delightful Saturday Night Fever 1977, the lead character, Tony, played by John Travolta, starts out stuck in his Leo-sized ego and image, but learns to build a real self beneath the strut. The snazzy All That Jazz 1979 loosely based on choreographer Bob Fosse's life. The Bodyguard, 1992, a glamorous vehicle for Leo pop diva Whitney Houston. And Rocket Man, 2019, a glitzy telling of Elton John's Wild Ride, are showbiz dramas that make lions purr. Yeah, so I haven't seen Saturday Night Fever, but I know how kind of revolutionary it was, or why it's an important movie. And then I haven't seen All That Jazz, but I've definitely heard about it, and I actually took classes. I took dance history in college, and so I know about Bob Fosse and his life and how that influenced the dance industry. And I haven't seen The Bodyguard. I've seen bits and clips. I basically know how it goes. And I have seen Rocket Man. Oh man, I love Rocket Man. I think it's such a great movie. I think Taron Egerton did such a great job, and I think he was robbed by not being nominated for Best Actor Oscar that year. That was ridiculous. Did not make me happy. Each section also gives off a list of that sign's filmmakers or directors. So check this out. We have a ton of suggestions over here in the Leo. Catherine Bigelow, Peter Bogdanovich, James Cameron, Wes Craven, Cecile B. DeMille, Blake Edwards, Greta Gerwig, Alfred Hitchcock, John Huston. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. John Huston, Alejandro Inarritu, Patty Jenkins, Stanley Kubrick, John Landis, Richard Linklater, Sam Mendes, Christopher Nolan, Roman Polanski, Patricia Rosamina, M. Night Shyamalan, Kevin Smith, Gus Van Sant, and Taika Waititi. Then there's like a fun fact. It says Astro Info, and it says the sign of Leo is associated with the movie industry in general. From Leo the Lion, the MGM mascot, that lion that roars at the beginning of films, to the abundance of directors and stars born between July 23rd and August 22nd, Hollywood is usually considered a Leo dominant town. And I kind of figured that because we love stars. Then it goes into favorite movies for the sign, date night movies, and comedies, and then I think like just classics. So the lavish Leo faves are The Last Emperor and Dreamgirls. I have not seen The Last Emperor, and I have not seen Dreamgirls, but I have listened to the soundtrack and I know the story of Dreamgirls, and I love the Supremes too. So I should watch that movie though, because I know it's a good movie. And it has a bunch of people that I like Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Hudson, Eddie Murphy. I love all those people, but I haven't seen either movie. Leo date movies. The two suggestions are, actually there's 5, I guess. You'll find out why in a second. Dirty Dancing, 1987, and A Star is Born. All 4 versions. I read that A Star is Born was one of the suggestions for the Leo movies, and I was just like, yeah, that checks out. I actually have watched Dirty Dancing on a date one time, and I think I just giggled and made commentary all the way through it, because like that is a classic movie for a lot of people. And I was like, this is a really weird movie. Like, I knew I had heard that Patrick Swayze and Ferris Bueller's sister had some problems on set and didn't have great chemistry or anything like that. And I don't know, I kind of felt it, and I was like, I can't really believe their love story in here. And then there's a lot of stuff that happens that like nobody talks about, and I was like, this is kind of a weird movie. Like, I was like, I don't really feel the need to watch this again, but I have watched it on a date. Hopefully my date found my commentary hilarious. And I haven't seen any of the versions of A Star is Born, because I've heard that it's sad and that you don't want to, it's emotional, soul crushing and all this other stuff. So when the Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper version came out, I was like, okay. I have listened to a few songs on the soundtrack, but have not actually seen the movie. But now looking at the other versions, like there's a version that stars Judy Garland. I'm kind of like, it would be fun to go back and like watch each version and then like compare them. But it sounds like a story that really resonates with me, so I should check out any version. For Leo comedies, it gives me Bowfinger from 1999 and Tropic Thunder from 2008. And what's interesting is I love Steve Martin. One of my favorite movies of all time is called Three Amigos, and it stars Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. And Chevy Chase is like the actor of the 80s for me, and I love the 80s, and I just love his stuff. And so that is probably my favorite movie of all time. And so I was shocked to see that there was a movie starring Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy that I hadn't heard or seen at all. So I'm very curious to watch this. I hope it's good. And then Tropic Thunder I actually have seen, which is funny because it's like, it's pretty raunchy. I mean, it even says in this description, it's all done in the name of parody and Leos will appreciate the bold humor. But yeah, I know it's kind of raunchy, but I have seen it. And it's been a long time since I've seen it though, so I should watch it again. But yeah, I have seen it. And last but not least, well, we're almost done. We have the Leo classics, and then I will get out of here. But star-studded Leo classics. It says I'm No Angel, 1933, and then 42nd Street, also 1933. I'm like, both of them are from 1933? Okay. But I have seen 42nd Street, the show. Love it. Haven't seen like the movie version though, or this movie version. And then I've heard the name Mae West, but I'm No Angel stars Mae West and is like her thing, and so I'm kind of curious about that though. And then it says continued viewing for Leo. So these are like other suggestions as well. Citizen Kane, 1941, White Heat, 1949, Singin' in the Rain, 1952, The King and I, 1956, The Producers, 1967, Anne of the Thousand Days, 1969, The Muppet Movie, 1979, Fame, 1980, Coming to America, 1988, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991, Quiz Show, 1994, To Die For, 1995, Hollywoodland, 2006, The Last King of Scotland, 2006, and American Hustle, 2013. The only movies I have actually seen on this continued viewing list is, I guess, Bits and Parts of The King and I, and American Hustle, the last one on the list. I did see American Hustle when it came out in theaters. So, I got a lot of viewing to do. Anyways, it finishes off by having a partnering up with Leo section, so you can come up with fun movies to watch with different sides, different combinations, and then it gives Leo stars, people that were born, Hollywood people that are Leos. So yeah, so this is such a fun book. As I said, I have just been super into it since discovering it. So I hope that you guys found this enjoyable. Comment down below, what is your astrology sign, and what movie do you think, oh, that would be fun. What movie do you think, just one, do you think is recommended for your sign in this book? I would be very curious to know. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you liked it, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified every time I post a brand new video. Right now I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I have been known to upload on surprise days as well, so you never know. And if you want even more of me, you can find me over on Instagram at louisa.ruby. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon with a brand new video. Bye!